Tell me about how he felt his country.
Yeah, he was amazing. I mean, it actually is kind of fun with this format. There's pros and cons to it, but you really kind of, it gets you in the mode to just, you know, take a little chance here or there, and he's such a fast horse anyway. And there was a couple places where I made the decision just to be a little safer. Like if the hedge over here, do the 5 to the 4 and the 6 at the top of the hill, but he's just an amazing galloper. So we caught up for it on the back stretch, and he felt great.
Top horse and rider combination here in the United States. Showing us that form now into the flash. Tate making a big move out. Does she get the corner? She got it. Well done. And the other there, Leno Hamlin at 1 foot high. On the way to 2021. And we have Sinead and Tate as you saw, Edward Economio.
How do you, it's been an emotional day, and the course has been causing trouble. Like you said, you had to wait nearly to the end to go. How do you switch off and just...
It was real hard. I'm going to cry right now. Yeah, I'm literally going to cry right now. It was very hard. I mean, you know, Will had an awful day. So I left the barn this morning and gave Joey, Will's horse, a peppermint, gave my horse a pat, and came down to walk one more time. And you just try and shut it off a little bit. And I have 2 more rides I have to keep it shut off for. So it was tough, but I mean, I'm out there with my old friend, so.
And this is home turf. You'll stay here now until Rolex?
Yeah, I'll be here till Kentucky.
And you'll keep him fit?
Do
your normal routine?
Yeah, I'm excited. I think I'll probably, we've got a good gallop here, you know, when we get some rain, and then Will Fawdry has a great gallop that he's offered for us to use, so I'll probably head over to my buddy Will Fawdry's and use his new gallop too.
You said you want to work on a few things on the track.
Yeah. I've been playing around with bits. I mean, basically the horse has gone in a rubber nape forever because he can't handle metal. And it's basically a bit you'd ride a baby in. And lately we've switched him over to a Snapple because we've really been able to get more quality work, but he just still gets a little offended in the ring. So whereas the quality of his work and the dressage was great, there were a couple little bobbles, so I'm still trying to find a different bit, which hopefully I have 10 days to do that.
Best of luck. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm here with Marilyn and Jennie. Marilyn, you were second just because you actually tied on points, but Sinead was bang on the optimum time.
Yeah.
Did you wear a watch, or did you just go as fast as you could?
I did wear a watch, but you know, I had made the time on smoke, and I was only 3 seconds under, and I felt like I was flying. And then I didn't know the Sinead was on the optimum, and I was just going. You know, I thought I'm gonna keep on going and do the best I can, and buy her a little bit of time so I can slow down at the end if I want to. I knew I wanted to.
But you didn't slow down?
I did, actually. I did. I was almost trotting the second last jump, but I didn't realize I had a bad gauge of where I was in my time. I had gotten pulled up and held on the first horse, so I wasn't really sure of how it was going, and it was what it was, and Sinead deserved to win.
Well, we're all talking about Demeter because she's obviously coming off the big win in Carolina. She looked fantastic today, but both horses are going super and in great form for Rolex. Can you pick? Did they feel better than the other, or?
You know, Smoke had a little work to do because he had a really rough day on Friday. Really uncharacteristic day. He smacked into the he smacked into the rails. He made himself very careful on the letter E or something. And smacked his fetlock, and he stunned it, and he went off in a limp. So he was trying to counter. There was about 60 seconds of a lot of different gaits and directions and excitement. So that we had a lot to recover from, and he jumped great. He was very sound afterwards, by the way. By the time he was going home, and he jumped great on Saturday. And so I thought, well, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to let him have the run. He needs it in terms of fitness because this is only my second run of the year. And he put in a brilliant performance today. He had a great run at Samir last year, and today he felt every bit as good as he did last year. So I'm just really thrilled and really lucky to have him at this place going into Rolex. And Demi is what she is. You know, every time she goes out, she puts her whole heart into it every time. So she does what she does. It's her thing.
And Jennie, tell us about Ping. He looked fantastic.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm just really happy with how honest he feels and how on his game he feels, and that's been a long time partnership now, and I feel like it's time for the stars to align and for us to kind of step up our game and have a good result.
Just gonna burn the lunge line before Rolex.
Everyone's like, don't lunge your horse. I'm like, I won't, I swear.
Don't even bring one to Rolex.
I won't. Max is grooming for me, and she's like, he will not be getting lunge. I'm like, whatever you say, man. You're the pro.
You
Don't know.
talked a little bit in the press conference about this is your first year without Philip, and you're still young and you're still making decisions, but you seem pretty confident, you seem pretty happy, you seem to know what you're doing.
For sure, Philip is still a big part of my life, and I think hopefully will be. And what are you giggling at? But I think for me, the decision to go to Florida definitely was the right decision for me. I think I'm definitely an Ocala girl, if not a Wellington girl. I was like, Marilyn.
Ooh, those big words.
I'm just kidding. Well, maybe for a month or two. But anyways, but the program with Scotty's been awesome for me. It's been really good for my mental. Like, he rode at a young age at the Olympics in the WEG and then kind of backed away. And so he's talked me through a lot of things, a lot of, you do have a lot of pressure as a young person. You don't really talk about it, and this is our whole lives, and it's good to have someone to kind of talk you through the mental side of it. You don't want to sound soft by ever asking anyone advice about that, and so he's been great for me, not to mention the show jumping and my riding. I do think he's helped improve my position and my show jumping a lot. So, but undoubtedly, I spent 5 months there and was so happy. Even leaving, I went, I don't really want to leave. And
both of you, and thank you so much for making us, and we'll see all three girls at Rolex.
Thank you.
We're gonna hug.